All right, y'all. So a team in Japan just found a specific cause or link, a genetic link to autism, and I don't think it's being reported enough. To jump right in, so for about 12 years, a team in Japan was trying to study what caused autism, what specific genetic marker or genetic mechanism caused autism. And so for the past few years, they have been working with a cell line to try and, find this specific link. So the technology behind it is really amazing. Basically, they were able to create specific cell lines from mouse embryos to be able to study specific genomic, differences and disorders related to autism. Now, cell line is a population or culture you make in the lab, and it's not really out of the ordinary to use mouse embryos. Like, that's how a lot of medical breakthroughs as well as research has been done. It's been done through cell lines. But what makes this very unique is that they were able to actually code specific genetic disorders related to autism in these cell lines. And so they were able to create 63 mouse stem cell lines to be used to study 63 different, genetic markers that link to autism and see how they develop over time. Through this discovery, they were able to realize that many of these autism-causing mutations cause many of neurons to not, fire correctly or not function correctly due to, malfunctioning proteins. Now, normally when there's anything wrong with, proteins in the neurons, oftentimes they have their own, mechanism of trying to fix it or trying to replace those proteins. But due to these mutations, aren't able to do that. So these neurons are still quote unquote being active, but they're not being active, in a normal sense. Now, this discovery is not only significant because it's about autism, and, with the whole talk about RFK trying to figure out the cause of autism, so like food or whatever, and not really looking at genetics. It really is groundbreaking to see that, hey, this is mainly just genetics and that we need to really just, focus on that lens.